Four on the Floor brought to you by Citywide Banks. First question. Where will the Nuggets finish in the Western Conference?
Last.
Really?
Minnesota Timberwolves have a lot of motivation to play for Flip Saunders this year. It was going to be a toss-up. The Lakers will be in it. I think the Lakers have a lot of young talent. I think Kobe's going to come back. You guys are not interested in watching Kobe, but I'm
very
interested to see. Well, he wasn't high on your list.
He wasn't number one.
But I want to see how he plays. If he can hold up, I think they'll be a good team. Not a great team. They won't be a playoff team, but the Nuggets, to me, are last place team.
I'm looking at them around 12th or 13th, so I think they'll be ahead of a couple.
If you're not 8th, you're last.
Yeah, true. I think they'll be ahead of a couple of teams.
Like who?
Portland's going to be bad this year. They got one good player. They lost 4 out of their 5 starters, including LaMarcus Aldridge. Damian Lillard is a great player, but he's not going to be able to carry that team. So I think they finish ahead of Portland. I'm hoping and praying that Kobe stays healthy all year, but I don't trust that he will. That's a really disparate group of players over there. So I'm thinking the Nuggets could finish ahead of the Lakers as well. Phoenix is not great, and they've got their own set of problems.
No, Phoenix had a great backcourt.
They're not very good, and there's some unhappy players there. So I think the Nuggets can finish ahead. It's not going to be a great season. It's going to be 28, 30, 32 wins tops, but and they're not going to make the playoffs.
Will Danilo Gallinari make his first All-Star appearance?
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think he showed great stuff. I think he showed he's healthy at the end of last year. He had a lot of very big nights. He had a lot of 40-point games. And he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot this year. Mudiay is going to rely on Gallinari. Gallinari's going to get the ball a lot. And I think Danilo is ready to take on a leadership role on this team. I think he's going to take the ball to the basket.
Okay, so he's going to be a leader.
I think he's going to be an all-star. I think he's going to score. I think he's going to score 18 to 20 points a game for this team.
I think he has no chance whatsoever. I'd give him 0 chance.
Why?
Well, he's not going to be voted in. You know that. Nobody on the Nuggets is going to be voted in. Would
probably
you agree
not.
That?
Right.
Not probably not. Who's going? You think he's going to be voted in by the fans
probably.
all over the country?
You never know.
No. I'm telling you, not probably. He's not going to be voted into the All-Star game. The coach is going to vote for him. No, he's a nice shooter who doesn't have a very good percentage a lot of the time. He has been a disappointment to me, is that he's not going to make the All-Star team. You don't have to put a team. This is not one of those deals where you have to put somebody on from every team. Did anybody make it last year? No.
I think you're underestimating his talent. I think you're underestimating how much he's going to have the ball in his hands.
One night he scores 28, the next night he scores 4.
No, that's Ty Lawson.
Prove it to me at some point. No, he's not going to make it. That is ridiculous.
Okay.
That's $1 right there.
Next question. Who will have the better career, Emmanuel Mudiay or Carmelo Anthony?
Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony's already had a great career. I mean, Mudiay is, I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, what do we know? Mudiay's going to be one of the greatest point guards in the history of the league, maybe. But Carmelo, when you stack up a guy that's played 12, 13 years, has been an all-star, who is a legitimate all-star of the year, no. Mudiay, in order to be better, would have to, I mean, Carmelo's played in the Western Conference Finals. That's a hard reach for me.
Right,
I'd like for him to be an all-star guard at some point.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, Carmelo took this franchise to the playoffs 10 years in a row. He's already being talked about as a Hall of Fame candidate. He's going to go down as one of the greatest scorers, one of the greatest one-on-one players in the history of the game. Mudiay's got a long way to match even Carmelo Anthony's resume. Who's going to have the better record, Nuggets or Knicks?
The Knicks. All of these could be one. Well, anybody that's reasonable will know that the Knicks are going to have a better record because they're playing in the Eastern Conference. They're playing garbage teams just like them, and if you're a bunch of garbage teams, eventually you win half the games against garbage teams. So it will be the Knicks. They'll have a better record, and the Nuggets then will not get anything worth a damn out of that trade where they flip-flop or anything. They won't even flip-flop.
I'm going to say the Nuggets are going to have the better record. The Eastern Conference has gotten stronger. And the Knicks, although they might have improved their roster a little bit, I still don't trust that they'll have any chemistry as long as Carmelo is on that team. He's also coming off an injury-plagued season. He's at that age now where I don't know that he can stay healthy for a whole year. They're playing a bunch of guys who I don't believe are NBA ready. The new point guard, Jerian Grant's going to get some playing time. Porzingis, I don't believe is going to be ready for another 3 or 4 years, if even then. And he's going to get a lot of playing time. I will give you this. They're going to have a very big front line, so defensively they might be okay. But I think it's a sorry group of players, and I think they're going to, and it might be by only 1 or 2 games, but I think the Nuggets are going to have a better record than the Knicks. 4 on the floor, brought to you, what?
No,
what?
I chuckle. Okay, if I agree.
4 on the floor, brought to you by.
If I put my hands in my head, you get upset
I know
with
you
me.
really
so
don't agree.
No, I'm just chuckling. I'm chuckling, based on what you said.
Citywide Banks. They are a family-owned, Colorado-focused business bank. They have 12 locations across Denver and Boulder. I was at a dinner with their CEO last night, Kevin, and they're wonderful people over there. They're very, very good people. They're great in the community. They can help your business in the community, and they support a lot of charities in Colorado. So do your banking where we do ours here at the show. Go to Citywide Banks.